Hello Play the Games, it's Boobity2 here and welcome back to Play the Game Central, and today I'm going to be talking about some of the new features which are going to be included in Call of Duty Ghosts. And the multiplayer reveal was today, and we did just finish watching it, and we have taken note of quite a few new and interesting things. And we can't use gameplay because that could affect some copyright stuff, so we can't use gameplay or still frames with that, so we are very sorry about that, but you will be able to see it probably on Call of Duty's main channel and probably the Xbox channel as well, so you can just go and look at those if you want. But the main things and the things I have noted down I have right here, and I'll start from the top. The first thing is soldier customization, and there are thousands of options for different things about like the helmet, the body, the legs, the build of the soldier, different features you can have on them, and including one thing which I actually was really happy about is that you can select a female soldier, which is something which they haven't done before, obviously, and I just like that just because they've never done that before, and it's just like lady power, yay. And then there's that, and then we go on to the next thing, which is dynamic environments, and we do have a few of these things in previous games, like in, I don't know why Stockpile in Black Ops 1 comes to mind, but like the opening closing doors, but it's more than just that now, and it's more like Battlefield 3 style, in which you can blow certain things up, things can fall over, like they had a scene in a gas station, like a garage, and the whole like over cover thing where the actual fuel pumps are, that completely collapsed and fell down. That's really interesting. Another thing that you will notice that they have vastly improved animations for the soldiers and the environments as well. You'll see like different stabbing animations, like fixed animations, and stuff like sliding as well. They also have 3 new things which are leaning, so you can lean out from cover. You can do a knee slide, which is like from sprinting down to crouching or going prone, so it's like a different kind of dolphin dive. And also mantling, which you can just run along and then just climb over things without losing your momentum, as they like to put. And they also have some new game modes, 3 of which are, the main one which they seem to have liked quite a lot was something called Cranked, which is as soon as you kill someone you get a 30-second timer, and every time you kill someone you go faster. And if you wait too long between kills, the timer will, and the timer keeps going down. If you wait too long between that, then you will blow up and you will die, which is really interesting, keeps the game going fast-paced, which is going to be interesting. And another thing on that game mode is that you get something called field orders, which you can pick up from enemy corpses, which basically just holds a special objective for you to complete, and then if you do that you can get a carrot package, which is really interesting. Next thing is called Search and Rescued, which is essentially just search and destroy, but with reviving. That's about it. And then there's another thing which is really confusing to me, and that's the squad system. And essentially what you can do in like starting with the basic like customizing creator class stuff is that you have a certain amount of soldiers which you can customize how you like, and each of those soldiers is you know, these have their own creator classes, I guess, and each of them gain XP individually. So it's kind of like prestiging, but each of the soldiers can only prestige once, and you have a total of 10 of them, and I think the XP stays exclusively to the one individual soldier at a time, so it kind of is very different. It's essentially, instead of just having one person get up to like 10-15 prestiges, you have 10 different people with 1 prestige, so it kind of mixes it up a little bit, which is confusing. I was really confused on how they were talking about it, but I'm pretty sure we'll see more details about that. Also have a combat training style thing where you can use your squad in the whole game, that you can fight against bots, which are vastly improved again. They have made them so that they do act more like actual players, such as drop shotting and camping in corners and all different kinds of stuff. And in these game modes as well, you can get real actual XP for them. It's not exclusive and separate from the actual, you know, multiplayer is all together, which is kind of a new thing, I guess, and that's great. I don't know about the other new game modes, but they said they had 7 of them, I think, so we'll see more about that. They also have a bunch load of new weapons, and more of them in that in most of the Call of Duty games, what do you get in about multiplayer? You get about, I don't know, 20, 30 weapons, and in this game, Call of Duty Ghosts, I think they're going to be adding quite a few more and a few new ones as well, which is going to be very nice to have a lot of more variety and everything. The next thing is that they have new kill streaks, and they have over 22 new ones, such as Riley the dog can run alongside you, and they have made it so that the UAV is actually a ground-based thing. You put the UAV down on the floor instead of having it called in the air like a spy plane style thing, and you have the Riley the guard dog that essentially just runs around with you and kills people and barks when there are people nearby and stuff like that. And they've cut down a lot on aerial based kill streaks and made it a lot more focused on your perspective and more intuitive, and as they kept on putting visceral to you as the player, and you're actually doing more stuff. Like there's a new kill streak which is Juggernaut, but it also has it's not like a slow Juggernaut, it's like a fast Juggernaut going around knifing people, which is really interesting. They also have a new co-op mode, which I don't really talk too much about. It was essentially just compared to Spec Ops from Modern Warfare 3, I guess, and they probably improved that a little bit with some more destructible environments and stuff. They've also added another set of weapons for, instead of just assault rifles, submachine guns, LMGs, snipers and all that stuff, they have added another thing which is called marksman rifles, which is just semi-auto rifles, and that's about it. It's not really that amazing at all. Another thing is that they've improved on the audio as well, so that if you shoot a gun you can hear like a chain link fence rattle behind you, and if you're shooting inside of like a container you can hear like the shot, how it would actually sound, and if you then move into like a bedroom or something it'll sound a lot different, which is interesting. And also they're going with a thing which they used to do in World at War, I think they stopped doing that after that, but teammates call out where enemies are, and I know that they did that in World at War, just like enemy behind that wall, which wasn't really too useful, but now they've changed it up a little bit and brought that back and made it a little better, which is interesting to see. The loadout system for create class and stuff, that is restricted to a certain amount of points, so it's kind of in the pick 10 style of Black Ops 2, but it's also combined kind of like with Black Ops 1's COD point system, in which you only have a certain amount of points to choose things, and certain things cost different amounts of points, and you're restricted to like a certain amount of points, and that's great. Another thing is that strike packages are returning, all 3 of them from Modern Warfare 3, with new and different stuff in it, and that's about it. That's all of the interesting stuff which I noted in the Ghost reveal, and they did play a game with some professional players and Marines as well, just playing a game of Cranked, and it did look really hectic and very action-packed, and it just does look very, very good. I think that it has actually surprised me, because originally when I saw things from before, it didn't really look all that great. It was just like some improved animations and that's about it, but it seems they have improved quite a lot of things and have actually put some new effort into it, and obviously they have a lot more capabilities because next generation consoles and stuff, so that's really good. I am actually getting somewhat interested in this now, a lot more than I was before, and I know for sure that the developers that worked on Modern Warfare 3 obviously know that Modern Warfare 3 wasn't exactly the best of games, and they have recognised that, they've improved on that. And also another thing is that snipers have like a dual render thing, so if you're looking down a scope, then you can actually see what's going on around you as well, so it's not just blacked out around the scope, which is another nice feature. But dynamic environments is probably my favourite addition, just because you can blow up walls and change certain maps and stuff, which is something which I actually have coming in a zombies theory idea that I have about just ever-changing stuff rather than just having the same kind of map over and over again. Everything always kinds of changes and stuff like that, which is really interesting. And yeah, so that's Call of Duty Ghosts, everyone. Hopefully you will be seeing more of this. Hopefully we all will be seeing more of this in the weeks to come, and that Ghosts isn't a complete disappointment like Modern Warfare 3 was, but it looks to be promising, especially with new generation consoles. So we can safely assume that it is going to be, something. It's going to be something else, and that's something which I think is going to be very good, and everyone's going to be very happy about that. So thank you all for watching. Hopefully you have liked the video, and if you did, do remember to leave a like rating, as you would do if you liked the video, obviously. And if you are not subscribed to Play the Game Central, what are you doing? Subscribe, obviously, it's Play the Game. And I'll thank you all for watching, and thank you all for watching, and goodbye.